Okay, you've mastered your prospect qualification and conversion system, which means you know what questions to ask and how to close the deal, and you've been able to run your very first funnel, which basically means you've been able to turn 30 to 50 leads coming every single month into probably 8 to 10,000 rupees of online income. Now is the time to scale and go all the way to your first 10 lakh rupee month, and we'll be covering the three simple funnels that you can use and the only two scaling concepts that you need to remember, so that you cut through the crap that the online coaching industry has loaded up on you, and you just stick with the basics and work the things that need to be worked in order to get to your first 10 lakh rupee month. My name is Dr. Rajat Sinha. I'm not your coach or super coach or coach of coaches or anything like that. I'm a simple network marketer and using a 3.5 lakh rupee health product, running and selling it through Facebook ads in 2017. I was able to go online in 2020 and teach this model to multiple companies, multiple people who are running financial products, health products, etc. And today, for the purposes of commission selling, a lot of people in the industry, they call me the digital Eric Warrior of India. So I'm a salesperson just like you, and I was able to use leads and hand-to-hand combat sales and then turn it into an online model, which I now teach to people. All right, so I'm still very much selling my products, and if I am a coach, it's only because some people who are already great salespeople, already great business owners, they're able to take some advice from me and stick to the basics. If you're a salesperson and an entrepreneur, you need to not get into the big BS of the online coaching industry. Most people don't really know how to sell, and most people have probably never made a sale, whether before Facebook ads or before these webinars and these automated systems came. So what happens is sometimes when parts of the machine don't work, many of these online coaches, etc., that you'll be seeing online, they actually divulge towards more traffic, more automation, more of the things that don't really work or are not the critical points in your sales funnel. So what are the critical points in your sales funnel? The two most critical points in your sales funnel are prospect qualification and the actual hand-to-hand combat sale, which you could be now taking online through a Zoom consultation or through a Zoom webinar. That works fine. Okay, what are the three simple funnels that you need to work in order to go to your first 10 lakh rupee month? The first funnel is definitely a Facebook ad lead form funnel that you can close by making reminder calls and closing them through Zoom. And that is pretty much the first funnel that I call is the consultation funnel. Okay, so I'll just write the word C over here, the letter consultation funnel. All right, consultation funnel, the free consultation funnel. Why do I recommend it? I recommend that you take sales calls on a Zoom platform and record all of these calls so that you can see the prospect's body language, eye twitches, how they react to certain things you say, and your learning can be that much more faster. In my case, I was doing field selling in my part-time business. My main business was in corporate consulting, and in my part-time I was selling health products, and I was doing it on commission. And what I would do is I would do the sales calls at people's homes, and I would not know why I lost the sale. I would come back, and to the best of my recollection, I would recite what happened in the sales meeting to my upline mentor, and then based on my recollection of what happened, he would be able to give me some information, some guidance. And many times he would ask me questions that I had not observed. He would say, how did the prospect react towards that? What were the exact words you used? What was the body language? And I would not remember. Then I'd be like, I don't even know why this is important. And that extended my journey by many years, not because the advice I was getting, I had a top class salesperson who was coaching me and who was my upline, but just that I was not geared to notice the things in a sales meeting that were the critical elements. Today you don't have that problem because you can Zoom record all your meetings, all your sales meetings, and then you can replay them back and you can see exact what words you say cause the prospect to react in what fashion, and what are the certain words you say which actually drops the prospect's enthusiasm and you lose the sale. That's totally fine, but you can exactly see what are the words not to use, what are the things not to say, at what point in the sales call are you making a mistake that is immediately killing the prospect's conversion rate. All right, so the first funnel that I want you to use is a Zoom consultation funnel. Make sure that when you meet people, it's always on Zoom, and actually insist that your prospect also meets you on a desktop rather than on a mobile phone or something like that. They have to attend through a computer, provided you're providing great value and they need your services. don't really encourage a lot of people to meet you off camera or with them, they're logging in through a mobile. The mobile is swirling through the wind and showing you all kinds of things, and it's not focused on their face, right? So that way your learning is not going to improve. So the very first funnel that you want to do is Facebook ads. You want to do manual reminder calls. You want to meet them on Zoom. For nurturing, what you want to do, very, very simply, just do only one thing, which is when they fill out a lead form, they get an automated email with you can just set this up on any automated email platform. You can ship the lead from the Facebook lead form directly into your email system, or you can upload them at the end of the day. And the email, as soon as a lead comes into your system, it fires off an auto response which actually asks them to join your Facebook group. You can also send out manual WhatsApp reminders, and make sure that in addition to booking your meeting, people have already joined your Facebook group, because what you're going to be doing is 2 to 3 times a week, in fact probably more than that, 3 to 5 times a week, you're going to make videos just like the one I'm making over here, and you are going to post these videos in the Facebook group, talking about your knowledge level, talking about your experience, whatever it is. People may come to you for a health reason, they may be coming to you for a make money reason, save money, maximize money reason. You may be a financial consultant, you may be a marketer just like me. And people, whatever the reason people are going to come to you with, you want to be giving free advice on your Facebook group. And what you want to be doing is sending all your prospects to the Facebook group. That does two things. First of all, the Facebook group is constantly growing, because all of these prospects, whether they've met you or not, whether they've come to your sales call or not, they bought from you or not, they're going and adding to your Facebook group, and that increases social proof. Okay, so constantly people are going and joining a Facebook group. That keeps increasing the value that people see in you, because if somebody joins your group, they say 380 members, 400 members, 500 members, then what happens is that your worth is increasing. Second thing, when you make videos 3 to 5 times in your Facebook group, what happens is people are forced to watch them, because the most visited apps that people are going today are probably Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. So Facebook group is the one that I like the best, because it has a very, very intimate setting. Facebook is still the most visited app in social media. Okay, the most visited app in social media today is Facebook. And if you make people join your Facebook group, very, very intimate setting, and when you make videos such as this, they can see that you're adding a lot of value, that you really know about what you're talking about. Okay, that also adds more questions, further questions. And so what happens is people are coming to you with a very, very qualified or specialized problem in the sales call, rather than asking you, okay, I saw your ad, tell me what you do. You don't want those kind of sales calls. You want them to be hyper targeted, hyper focused. So if they watched a few videos of yours before they come to the consultation, that they're going to have much more specialized questions, and that's a very good prospect. Okay, that is your first funnel: consultation funnel, Zoom call, manual reminders. You got people, nurturing them in your Facebook group. Cut out all the other social media and all of that crap. You don't need it. Okay, just need people in your Facebook group, and you want to nurture them over there. Very simple. Okay, this is your first funnel. This funnel will easily take you from 10,000 rupees a month to roughly about 50,000 rupees a month, probably even more. Okay, but a lot of people, a lot of my clients, a lot of my prospects, they are actually selling health products. Like I was selling health product, and the ticket size of the health product could be 3,000 to 7,000 rupees a bottle, and you don't really make a whole lot of money in there. So even if you can go up to 10,000 rupees a month on a 3,000 rupee ad budget, this funnel is running beautifully. Okay, now you can start scaling it. Now, how do you get from 50,000 rupees a month to roughly about 2 lakh rupees a month? There are two concepts I want to teach you over here. The two concepts of scaling that I use very, very simply. The first is mass marketing. Okay, instead of selling one-on-one, instead of selling to little groups of people, you want to go bigger and wider, so that your message goes bigger and bigger. So the first secret is mass marketing. And the second secret is automated conversions, which is how do you get people to pay into your payment processor, or take steps into your sales funnel or sales cycle without you personally being there. Okay, and it is easier said than done. I see a lot of people online saying, oh, automate this, automate that. They're talking about minor transactional automations. They're talking about nurturing automations, which is using a WhatsApp bot or using an email system. That is great. Those are the basics. Okay, the two fundas that you need to understand: how can I get people to take action while I'm not there? That is the second principle. The first thing is, how can I get more and more people to take action for every single hour of my time invested? Okay, so how do we do that? Second funnel that you're going to do very simply is that you are going to go mass marketing through webinars, plus you're going to do an LMS based coaching. Okay, the second step is that you're going to use mass marketing in your selling, and you're going to do automation in your first information product, which could be a coaching product, it could be a learning product, whatever it is. Okay, your information product. Okay, so instead of selling one on one, you're going to bring people into your webinar now, into your webinar. Very simple. Okay, and the way you do that is the same landing page, but on the thank you page, instead of seeing your one on one calendar, they see a button which leads them to your latest Zoom link. And you can keep reprogramming this button week on week so that they go to the next webinar, etc., etc. Okay. You can also set up some automation using a tool called Pably, so that as soon as people sign up to your landing page, they automatically signed up to your email system, they automatically signed up to your WhatsApp system or WhatsApp bot, and they automatically signed up to whatever next Zoom webinar you're bringing in. Okay. So the way I do a webinar is it's the same process, except I'm sitting only once or twice a week rather than 3 to 4 times a day. Okay. And now there's hundreds of leads coming in every single week. As soon as they sign up on my landing page, automatically this tool called Pably pushes them into my WhatsApp system, my email system, my text message system, and my Zoom webinar all at once. Okay, so there is absolutely seamless sign up. Okay, so that they're going to get reminders from Zoom, they're going to get reminders on WhatsApp, they're going to get reminders from my email to attend. Okay, now I'm mass marketing, which means I'm doing a webinar. I have 50 people, 100 people, 150 people in the webinar room every single week, and I'm able to convert a bunch of them. A webinar pitch is very different from a consultation pitch because you got to do all the talking. There is no two-way feedback. So there's a way to master that. That's not the topic of this video. Okay, but getting to master a webinar could take up to 3 months. All right, could take up to 3 months, which is why it's very, very important that you're able to run your consultation funnel very consistently for 30 to 60 days. Why do you want to do that? In 30 to 60 days, there are going to be at least 100 to 150 leads that you're going to be nurturing, and out of that, you're going to have at least 40 to 50 one-on-one sales. So you know exactly what is going through the mind of your prospect because you've done all of these one-on-one sales. And now when you go to a webinar, you know exactly what's happening in their mind. There is no back and forth. You just blitz through the webinar, you talk exactly about the points that are there in their mind, and you're able to provide a solution that gets them to act. All right, so you're going to do mass marketing. Now what happens is when people buy your product in a webinar or buy your consultation in a webinar, what's going to happen is there's going to be 10 sales, 20 sales in a week. All right, so how do you serve all of these guys? That means you got to automate your services. So on the marketing side, you're going mass marketing. On the service side, you're going to use some automation. So you've got a self-do information product, which could be a course program or a series of steps that they have to take, series of forms they have to fill, whatever it is that you want them to do. They have to fill out all the inputs, and then they can get a one-on-one meeting with you. So that way what's happening is instead of taking 1 to 2 hour introductory meets, you're meeting them only for 15, 20, 30 minutes, and then you're able to provide a solution, provide the next best upsell. So you're selling an information product first, which could be a consultation or a course. And then at the end of the course or the consultation, you're selling your health product, financial product, agency service, whatever it is that you have, the big bad thing, that big bad boy that you have at the back end. So what you're doing is you're turning a big complicated yes no decision into a series of steps where you get paid, prospect gets qualified, they do the hard work of self-nurturing themselves in your information product, and then when they meet you, it's just a simple upsell, you know, where you get very high number of conversions, usually about 20 to 30%. Okay, so that's how you're going to do the second funnel. What is the third funnel? The third funnel is you're going to start automating even your webinar. So you've got automated webinar. What is an automated webinar? People sign up to a form and immediately they're able to see a recorded video. By this time, your brand is big. You've got a lot of reputation in the market. You've got a lot of success studies, and you can showcase them in an automated video. Instead of doing a 1 hour webinar, you can do a 20 to 30 minute automated webinar where people clearly know that this is not live, it is a recording. That's totally fine. And at the end of the recording, they can pay a certain amount of fees and book a consultation with you. All right. Now this consultation, you don't need to provide the information product because people don't really pay for information products at the end of a recorded video. What you can do is they pay a little bit of money to meet you with the understanding that you're going to directly bring them into the big decision, which could be a financial product, health product, agency service, whatever it is. all right, coaching product or whatever it is. Okay, so at the end of an automated video, you don't need to sell something worth 2, 3, 4, 5,000 rupees. You can have a ticker where they pay maybe 1,000, 2,000 rupees to meet with you, and at the end of that, you can just elevate them to a 30 to 50,000 rupee commitment. Okay, works fine. In order to reach to this stage, you will be in business for a minimum of 6 to 12 months. Okay, you will be in business for a minimum of 6 to 12 months, and all you need is 20 of these 50,000 rupee deals in a month to go to a 10 lakh rupee month. That means you'll be meeting 2 to 3 prospects every single day, and that's about 60 meetings, and you'll be closing about 20 of them. I at this level have a 50% close rate for a 6-figure product, and you can do 25 to 30% close rate, and you can easily get to a 10 lakh rupee month over here. Okay, so this is a simple system for reaching your first 10 lakh rupee month. There's a lot of crap that I had to go through in the online world because I am technically, traditionally not an online coach or nothing like that. I'm simple marketer, sales guy. I was trying to build a business, and when I went online, there was too much of complicated jargon, too many things that I had, useless, wasted learning that I had to take. It added value. Yes, now I know what are the things that don't work, but basically the very few things that really do work. So we have a lot of complicated, useless knowledge, like, you have paid funnels, you have way too much chatbot automation, this, that, the other, all being given by people who actually don't know how to sell, or who don't know how to build a company, or who don't know how to build a business. So if you're a person who has built a business online, offline, which basically means you built a healthcare network marketing company, group, offline. If you're a financial guy who's done MDR, TCOT, TOT offline, if you're an agency owner who's provided freelance services, single-handedly sold the deals and delivered the deals, then just use the simple funnels and don't get lost in the jargon and the BS of the online world. That is my wish for you. And please, if you like this channel, please subscribe to this, and do give me a comment or share this video with somebody who might need it. My name is Dr. Rajat Sinha, and I look forward to serving you in my future videos. Look forward to seeing you. Bye-bye.